When was the last time you have ever experienced heartbreak?
Church boys, but incompatibility, that's the excuse.
Yeah, December.
Funny enough, never.
That should be like 8 years ago. In the talking stage together, it was not really a relationship. But it turns out that I was the only one talking.
When was the last time you have ever experienced heartbreak?
Yeah. You want to put me in a bad mood this morning? Heartbreak. That was in 2022.
So what really happened? Who was the guy?
Who was the guy? I can't go in.
You can't go in this.
But incompatibility, that's the excuse. That's the summary of it.
Funny enough, never. People I've been with in the past, like we resolve things amicably.
Yeah, December.
So how was it like? What really happened?
Was it really an heartbreak? Yeah, something like that. But I mean, I was expecting it, so it was not so painful.
That should be like 8 years ago. Yeah, I thought, we didn't even start the relationship actually. In the talking stage together, it was not really a relationship. But it turns out that I was the only one talking.
You did not cope with it.
I cope. It was not a relationship, but it was a babe that I wanted to be in a relationship with. And then we've been on the matter for quite some time. So eventually she sent a text that, I won't be able to be in a relationship with you. So I've been expecting that response too, so it was not really...
Okay, you are kind of like one leg in, then one leg out.
Something like that.
Man.
How did I cope? Listen to all those love songs that always make you cry. So I cried me a river. Had friends that encouraged me, So that was how I coped.
No heartbreak. So you mean no heartbreak? No relationship, no nothing.
For me, if there's a level you love someone so much that it's difficult breaking hearts.
How do you cope with your first heartbreak?
What I did was that I told my brother and he was able to talk to me, and it felt like a miracle. I felt better. Since then, I've been better.
You've been better. Okay. Are you sure you have healed from that trauma?
Of course, it's a long time.
You learned from being in love. Have you ever been in love?
I've not really been in love. It's been a long time, so I can't really relate.
I've learned from being in. What I learned then was it's a mutual thing. It is not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. So two people have to be in a team to make a relationship work, to make being in love, worth the why.
Being in love is very beautiful. I recommend. People say love is a weakness, but for me, I think it's strength. Being completely vulnerable to another person and sacrifice, and it's wonderful being in love.
How do you know when you are truly in love?
How do I know when I'm truly in love? I must really like that person.
Okay.
And, I'm always thinking about the person.
Okay.
Always want to call the person, talk to the person and all. Yeah.
How do you know when you are truly in love?
How do I know when I'm truly in love? Lord have mercy. When I start, I think when I start thinking about the person, almost, every time of the day, when I can't stop thinking about the person, when the person keeps coming to my mind almost every time of the day, that's when I know that say, you get.
Church boys, I don't know how to put it. I would say you might want to say, okay, because you're a Christian, you want to date a Christian guy, you should still be very discerning, right? That's what I would say.
Have been the most challenging part of moving on from the relationship?
Most challenging parts, I think seeing them move on while you are still dealing with it.
Very easy. I mean,
it was very easy.
Very easy.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
do you need?
Because, like I said, I was expecting it. So
okay, you were expecting him. Okay.
The part was seeing the person hurt, but sometimes you just have to move on for the greater good.
The most challenging part. Wow. Most challenging part has to be, trying to remember what you could have done differently. Trying to, when you remember how you all went down, and you try to remember, okay, maybe I should have done this instead of doing this. Maybe I should have done this differently. Yeah, I think that's the most challenging part. The regret.
Do you deal with loneliness after a heartbreak?
Okay, for me it's simple. Jesus. So I know honestly, Like,
Jesus is the anchor.
yes, like there are
He's
times
the hook.
whenever I'm lonely or sad, I'm like, Jesus, I'm lonely or sad, though, I beg, come and help me. And something just comes to
Okay.
take my time, and something just comes to give me strength. So, yeah.
In the stillness, time suspense, holding hands with silence here in this gentle night, we're crystal clear.